Live. So,
Finally streaming.
yes. Atlas, can you just post that in the stream area? Anyway, when we last left you guys, you didn't fully trust Lilium's USB, so you took a pretty long detour to the Trash Village, Trash City, to speak with the Oracle, see what you could find out. Um, you didn't know a lot, but you guys did. You learned a decent little bit while you were there. Um, and then all of you decided to leave Gristle, the unhinged one, almost as unhinged as Val, maybe more, maybe less, hard to say, but leave her alone, and she committed genocide and killed half of everything there. But anyway,
Whoopsies.
she's not even with you guys just yet, because she stayed behind and did more crazy stuff that the world may never know, or the
Gristle,
world
you
might
shouldn't
know.
inject yourself with pneumomons, okay?
Hey, that does some. Wait, video isn't working. What do you mean video isn't working?
I'm seeing it.
Ah.
Oh. I think they're having
I can
connection
see
issues.
video.
I think Nero's just
Yeah.
gaslighting us. All right, so, and on your way back, some things happened. Elise went off and did her own thing. I think you told the group about it, right?
Yep, I will
Yeah.
share the messages to everyone. Like, or rather, I would share what I talk about with Isaac to everyone.
Yeah, so, Elise, Lumi now. Only like 25, 30 sessions later, like maybe 60 plus hours. Different name. But
Pretty sure I still
we are
pretty sure I still don't know your name and character because you're still pretending to be Elise and I'm still pretending to not know that you're lying.
Yeah, the only one that got caught it is I think is Val. And to be fair, Aster, if we do join with the others, they still know me as Elise.
it's true. But I like, well, you're pretending to be Elise. I'm pretending to think you're Elise. But anyway,
Val rips off the faces of Digimon. We're all good.
Lumilise has
Wait, like you revealed that they're
Lumilise.
superheroes? Or
Lumilise has contacted Isaac, and basically you found out. I think that they're doing all right. They're going to the Village of Strength or something like that. I don't remember how much of a conversation you had, but they're the ones that suggested injecting it in a smaller ley line, right?
Yes.
Yep, he suggested that.
Mhm.
That's why I'm presenting the idea to everyone.
And on top of that, you guys also got a hold of
Lilium.
Lilium, and it was all around an unpleasant conversation. But well, we'll find out if that conversation had any impact at all. You guys can just bring it up casually throughout the stream if it comes up. And so now you guys are walking. You're probably like 30 minutes to an hour outside of the Village of Beauty. I'm not saying you're going there. It's just that's kind of the route you're taking back, and you might do something else, of course. But for now, can I get...
And
Well-
amen? Amen.
Before anything, what are you guys actually like doing?
Your mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm probably making my way back to the group.
You are making your way back to the group, probably riding on
Probably
Numamon or
downtown.
something.
Like a Roomba.
The three of you are you just having fun talking to each other? That seems unlikely, but a very normal scenario. Or what are you guys up to?
Well, for me, given the conversation that she also have with Val at the one-on-one stuff, my character will probably be deep in thought while thinking about the conversation and also like how to go about like the USB thing and proceed forward with it. So she'd probably be lost in thought and probably a little bit away from the group if they are talking to each other.
All right,
But if she's
Val.
Val would be kind of spinning the USB between his fingers and stuff, almost like a card, because, in the last session he did mention that he has an idea and has to hold on to the USB, so he's currently just kind of twisting it, turning it in his fingers, looking it over, kind of focused.
Did you tell the group what that idea was?
Nope.
All right, and Gade, what are you doing?
I think Cade is still trying to well the whole Dark General thing happened last session. He's still kind of trying to pass all of that.
Figure out how to get his own his own cool cloak.
I think we established that I had a cool cloak and was explicitly told not to bring it on this mission because it would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
True that.
All right, so you guys are mostly lost in thought doing your own thing, but can I get a perception roll from all of you?
okay.
Consider it done.
Including me.
No, not including you.
I'm big chillin'.
You are big chillin' at the moment.
Wait, I thought you were small chilling. Oh! Kidding. 3d6 plus 8. What is the difficulty again?
The difficulty?
Yes, in the natural difficulty of Digimon.
What?
Like, you have to roll a certain amount, don't you? Like a certain number?
Oh. Generally. However, in this case, you're actually... Well, I'll tell you after you roll. There's actually a specific thing you are...
Suspicious. Woo!
Alright, so since you're all doing your own thing, those numbers get bumped down just a bit. So,
We all got some good vision, though.
you do. Better than some people. Speaking of, what are those some people doing as they notice people passing by?
Talking about me?
No, I'm not talking about you.
Wait, there's people here?
Not that you notice.
Wait, who
So-
notices that? You didn't tell us.
None of you notice.
You're being
None
a
of us.
cryptic bitch.
Well,
If none
I
of us
wouldn't...
noticed, then how are we going to react?
Because they're here and they're not saying anything.
But we can't see them, so that was pointless, Aster.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm going to...
I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are here. I thought someone had something they wanted to do as people were passing by them.
Yes, but I'm trying to remember the typings for the things.
Oh,
Atlas?
/R.
Oh. Oh, that's what you mean.
He was trying to figure out what Pokemon type we all were to see if he could get us with a sneak super effective hit. I'm just kidding.
I'm probably fairy poison.
I mean, Gristle is probably fairy poison. Elise is probably ice fairy.
Kate is normal. Got him.
Kate is normal ghost. Val is probably dark.
Val is Val.
Yeah, Val is probably like dark psychic.
But yes, in this case, you guys were competing against Atlas's stealth roll from last session. It's just I expected he was like haha, and he was in fact not like haha. So Atlas,
Yeah.
what are you giving us?
I am. So they basically just get like a cloud attack.
A what attack?
They're being attacked.
Yes, but like attacked by what? You said cloud?
Psychospore.
Alright, Spore. Alright, so everyone, since you failed that perception check, give me dodge rolls at half your pool. You can round up. As
What do
you
you mean
pass
half?
by. I mean, take your dodge pool and cut it in half.
And then round up.
Yep. As a bush starts spewing spores at you.
Yeah, it's kind of rude.
I've
Gristle,
lost my dodge pool somewhere.
you love
What was
it.
that?
You say that, but you'll love it.
Oh boy.
I already hate it.
Not skill check, Val. Battle check. So in this case, it's the
3d9.
lower one on the right.
9d6.
Are you looking at Val's sheet?
Well, no, it's just like mine.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like it's the bottom. It's number of the dodge d6.
So half of like the 6, right? So 3.
Yes.
Half of my 15, so 8.
You have 15 dodge.
Yes, I do. I'm the agility hero, remember?
Not true.
Wow.
Okay.
I
I'm
have
gonna roll.
3d6 plus 15.
You
Oh,
almost
wait.
missed.
Sorry. Wait. 3d3. Sorry, wrong.
No, 3d6 is right. It's half
No,
of 6,
she
right?
rolled a... Yeah, it's 3d6.
Okay.
It's still 6d6s, it's just half your dodge altogether.
Mhm. So, Atlas, what happens to all of them?
Wait, even my 29?
It's not. It's only 5s and
success.
6s. And
Yeah.
equal passes.
Ah, okay.
So Val's the only one not affected.
No, he got hit. Barely, but he got hit.
Oh, with two sixes? Does it have to be a 6 or 5s count?
5s count. You got 3. Atlas also got 3.
3 successes.
Equal.
So they'll have to be
But
taking
high goes to defender, I thought.
damage, right?
That goes to the attacker.
That's so
But-
weird. That's like it never know any system does that. That's so odd.
But
So they need to take the damage.
how?
Actually, no way.
Is there damage? I assume this
But
was a
there's
support
no-
skill.
It is a support skill. So basically, everyone but Val are drugged out their mind.
Is Val not
Ooh,
drugged?
nice.
Yes, Val is also drugged. Everyone's drugged out of their minds.
Lucky.
Is it confusion? Is that what's making them drugged?
Yeah, it's confusion, but it's mostly he releases psychedelic spores. So they're
Alright.
basically drugged.
So you
But it's
guys
a
are
confusion.
on acid for a moment.
They're on shrooms, okay? They're not on acid.
It's okay. You guys are on shrooms for a moment. Val, you go first. You got affected the least, but how's your trip going?
I mean, that
You-
sounds like the job for a DM to describe because it's not my factor that I'm choosing to be. That sounds like
Alright.
a scene that the DM would get.
I. Alright,
Val
so.
just sees cars the eye can see.
Your face feels like it's starting to melt off of your body. Your eyes are itchy, but you can't scratch them. Your teeth
your
buzz
hands are
and
midgets.
feel like yeah. You feel your inner ears meowing.
Given Val's current mental state, as he looks around and he sees Lumi and Cade, they both start looking at him pretty seductively, and the flash drive in his hand starts telling him to whisper sweet nothings to it, and it calls
The
him
USB
laugh.
drive?
Yes.
Oh God. Well, hello there. You may be the U and I'm the B. Together we're the S USB. My precious USB drive. Look at those
And-
cute eyes. I don't want to hurt this.
then
Precious
it-
the USB in his hand. I'm just kidding.
Well, after winking at you, it tells you, now kill them all, Lav. Kill all of them.
Really? No.
As
I
a
mean,
potato Aster floats by, saying, "I'll be a
Lav-
delicious French fry."
Oh my gosh. Lav will listen to the USB, but he's definitely against hurting people, so he's going to be like, no, why would we want me to kill them? They are friends.
So, while Val argues with the USB drive about the efficacies of hurting
The
his
imminent
teammates,
death of a party.
Lumi, you got hit pretty bad, and you're starting to hear everyone whisper that they should leave you somewhere because you're sick and they're better off without you.
Well, as she hears that, she'd be like, well, she's just gonna walk away, start walking away slowly. Yeah, and she's just like, yeah, better I leave first than I be left behind. So she's gonna be walking like aimlessly away from
Wow.
everyone.
After Val had the talk with her about how, he needs that. Oof.
Well,
Oof.
something is at the top of her mind. And Cade, as you get drugged up, you are looking around, and every time you see a person, you see a reflection of yourself on them, and you think you're looking at mirrors, except they're not moving like you.
Oh God, not again!
Mirror, mirror on the wall, Kate will be the first doomed. What? I'm kidding.
So
Screaming ensues.
Atlas, what are you doing as you just got everyone super high?
So Atlas is pretty much just hiding in the
Running up and
bushes,
punches Val.
trying to stay as conspicuous as possible.
So, you're just staying in the bushes as you succeeded in drugging them, and now you're just... you succeeded in drugging them, and now you're just like, I hope they walk away.
Pretty much.
Well, I
Alright.
am walking away.
Well,
It worked.
it did work. Lumi is, in fact, walking away, and, Gristle, you actually... This is about the time you managed to catch up And
Oh dear lord, do I just find them like all drugged out of their minds and a bush, nervously sweating?
yeah, kind of. Like, you don't see the
And Gristle angry that she wasn't drugged out of her mind.
I am a
Uh,
little sad, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you don't
I
really
feel
see
like
the spores
imagine-
anymore. You're just like. Thanks for the sub, Maya. You don't see the spores anymore. You just see everyone acting very, very sus.
Yeah, Cage
So
is
I
curled
just-
up and rocking on the ground. He tried closing his eyes, but then inside his eyes were mirrors, and now he's just staring into the middle distance.
I do want to
Doggy
throw
style.
out there that Gristle got by like crashing at campuses. I know what a trip looks like. So I'm like, all right. I don't think these guys meant to do this on purpose.
Without
Like,
you.
I would hope not. Gristle cries. But can I roll a perception?
Sure. What are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to perceive how they got high.
If you'd rather, you can also roll a survival.
A survival. A survival.
Survival? That's my shtick.
I do be surviving sometimes though. There's the rolling. I'm lost.
Intelligence under computer.
Well, yeah, no, I'm looking for the. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the DDA rolling tab.
It's under rules.
I got it. 3d6 plus.
Above the Digidex that Aster kind of abandoned.
I did indeed kind of abandon the dex. Was very hard.
Yeah.
I got a 22.
So, yes, with very little investigation, you notice that there are spores on the ground.
What the fuck? And Gristle's gonna look around a little more. Do I see where the spores are clearly coming out from?
No, Atlas, it was just like a poof type attack, right? A poof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Gristle, you can give me a perception check. Atlas, you'd probably notice the new one show up.
As I see her, Atlas is going to try and hide just a little more because she's clearly not affected by the spores.
You said you're gonna hide more?
Yeah, like he's already hiding, but he can see that she showed up after them, so he's just gonna try and like shrink down even more so that he can be harder to see.
Alright, after launching
I
that
got a 20.
attack, Atlas, you're gonna have to give me another stealth check. And, it won't take very long, Val. After this stealth check, you
get
do
25.
indeed hide from Gristle, but Val, you kind of come to your senses and you realize the party's been gassed.
Yes. My friends are
Well,
tripping on
well.
gas.
Who gassed us? As he'll like start moving the bushes around to try to find.
Regardless of how good you're hiding, Atlas, you can't really hide from Val, who knows the bush that spored everyone since you didn't move.
Hey, I shrunk down to smaller size I'm basically like a boulder right now.
Val, you in fact cannot find Atlas. You instead find his backpack attached to a orange boulder.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why is
Are you
the
sure
orange
the spores
boulder?
bore off?
Digital world. It's
By the
It's,
way,
uh,
Atlas, I have to know, is Mushmon actually hiding with you?
he's like in the bushes, but like he's like like on the corner of the bush. So like Val's looking into the bush, but like Mushroom's like right beside the where he was looking.
Yeah, no, Val, you see the backpack, you see the orange boulder, you see Mushmon staring at you.
So
Atlas? Is that you? Because that's an orange boulder, and that's definitely Atlas's backpack. This is Val. And he starts looking around, doesn't see Lumi.
Yeah, by this point,
Lumi,
Lumi
where?
is out of sight.
Atlas, if you're just lying around pretending to be a boulder, you need to come out of it and help me find Lumi. Your drugs may have made her think and do something rash.
Atlas comes out from behind the boulder.
Ah, there you are. And don't worry, it is actually me. Now, if you'll assist me in trying to find Lumi, that would be great. Also, this is Cade, and that's Gristle.
I'm Gristle.
Wait, just checking. Just checking. Are we all fine now, or?
No,
Just
you
Val.
still see mirrors.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Because Cade looks up at you as you say his name and say, the mirrors don't talk back. The mirrors don't talk back.
Val is going to look at Sukazimon and be like, "Hey, buddy, will you please look over these two look over Cade at least until his trip dies down while I go look for Lumi?" "You got it, boss." And he'll like start looking for Lumi. "Come, Atlas, let's find her."
Atlas
Also,
is
it's
just
great
gonna.
to see you.
Atlas is not gonna move much. He's still like trying to rack his brain around.
And Gristle, are you going to help look for Lumi who wandered off, or are you going to try to support Cade's very bad trip?
I'll try to take care of Cade. I'm probably like scrambling in my backpack looking for granola bars and Pedialyte.
I'm sorry. I love that picture, though. Oh, don't worry, guy. I got you. Here's a granola bar. It turns into a granola snake.
The granola snake.
Numamon just
Fiber.
comes out of Numamon comes out of the wrapper.
No.
It's fiber and protein.
Mmm. Oh.
That's so much worse.
So, Cade,
It's called like a meal bar.
I'll give this to you, Gristle. Cade, what do you do as Mirror Cade bends down and hands you granola and a Pedialyte?
A Pedialyte?
Basically, like
don't.
a snake and a gun.
I don't know if Cade would be able. If Cade would trust any of this.
So, does the Mirror Cade have Gristle voice?
Wait a minute! I just had a great idea. Can
Yeah.
Cade decipher the intentions of Mirror Cade?
Oh, God. What is this, Lumi again? Can I decipher intent on the door?
You certainly can try.
I mean,
It
the
probably
biggest
would work, but it's worth a shot.
All
at
right,
least he's
so
deciphering himself.
Cade, you in fact believe that the Mirror Cade has your best interest at heart, but because you're still tripping, this leads you down the spiraling thought pattern of if you are in fact the evil twin Mirror Cade.
Wait. I just need to know for my own personal reasons. Is Gristle Mirror Cade the height of Gristle? If so, that shit's funny.
Yes.
Midget Cade's the good guy.
Brother, please. Pedialyte and granola bar. I'm shoving it in your face.
I think Cade would take the granola bar while muttering. But if Miracade is the good one, then what am I? And
As the
There's
granola
no
bar
such
is
thing as
shoved
good
into
and
your mouth.
evil.
There is only
and-
Cade.
the portion of his train of thought that he was saying out loud gets muffled as the granola bar just goes.
One of them soft ones too. It's one of the good ones.
Oh, the Chewies.
Mmm.
Oh, those are wonderful.
And, Cade, for a moment, as your trip goes very far south while a granola bar is shoved in your mouth and Gristle is saying the words of good and evil are just an illusion. You think for a moment that you see a glowing light behind them and you see Shakamon appear for a second before it fades away and your trip starts to die down.
Wait a minute, was that my apartment? Just falls backwards.
Oh no.
And
In fact, it was Cade was the lie all along. It was only Ghostmon and Ghostmon making copies of Cade. Dun 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 dun.
and unfortunately,
Ghostmon-
what is Ghostmon doing during this time? Is he just laughing at you, or is he supporting you? What type of mon is Ghostmon?
Shouldn't the
Okay.
Digimon also have done the role?
Shouldn't
Yeah, that's actually a question I had. I've been working on the assumption that Ghostmon was having their own trip off screen and we just weren't addressing it.
I was saving time by not directly saying that your Digimon got affected. However, we can save a little bit of time by saying Sukasimon and Ghostmon probably avoided it because they levitate.
Yeah.
That is a valid point.
Lunamon, however, is unfortunately affected. However, it doesn't matter to anyone but Lunamon, as they are having a crisis thinking that they're actually just a stuffed toy being carried around by Lumi.
God.
That's horrifying.
Lumi becomes Anatoly.
Yeah, I think during all of this, Ghostmon has been shaking Cade, saying, "You all right, buddy? You all right?"
No. What we should do is we should.
And
have
then there's
Ghostmon
a
Kazumon
pause,
laughing.
and Ghostmon says, "I still think your main character is terrible. You need to rewrite it." It's, and then turns to Dristle and says, "It's weird. That normally gets him."
What did you?
Tsukazimon just being ignored, but he's over there helping Cade too. He'll just float over behind Ghostmon and be like, "So, like, is your human okay? Also, hello, fellow levitating Digimon."
Ghostmon, because he is a ghost, turns his head 180 degrees and says, "Oh hi, yeah, he's fine."
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Tsukazimon will cartoonishly twist his lower body all the way around because he's like a fucking floating goop. essentially.
Sukasimon and Ghostmon are very similar Digimon.
Yep. Except
Well,
for one's a
not
champion, and yet they're about the same size.
Kasimon and Numamon are similar as well because they're both goop
Mhm.
champions
Yo,
that
I
are
was
basically
just-
rejected evolutions.
I was literally just about to say Numamon is probably gonna join in on like the body horror shit and be like, also a mistake.
But like Ghostmon, Tsukazimon, and Numamon just become a trio of like doing silly ass shit.
So one thing we never resolved, Val, you were trying to convince Atlas, but Atlas is Atlas.
That's fair.
Mushmon actually went to Gristle, and he's like, "You got any more granolas?"
Of course.
But But Val, did you give up on Atlas and run after Lumi, or did you end up watching the show of Kate?
No.
Atlas
Whenever he
pointed
mentions,
No.
where Elise went.
What was that, Atlas? You
Atlas ended up pointing where Elise walked off.
Okay.
Val will thank him and then head that way.
So,
Thanks,
Val,
champ.
unfortunately, Lumi, even though your trip does end up wearing off, unlike everyone else's trip, yours is one that you can't really understand as a trip.
What do you mean?
Oh
So,
no,
but
are they
it's like
having
I'm not conscious about it, or like I don't know that I'm just.
Well, I mean, everyone else had pretty, wacky
Pretty out
experiences.
there.
Yours was just stuff you already believe.
That's fair.
Although Lunamon is still under the impression that they're a stuffed animal that can't talk, and it is really messing with their head.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay there and be a quiet dog, carried around by me.
Do stuffed animals dream of electric sheep? Wait, wrong reference. Sorry.
But Val, you do eventually end up catching up to Lumi, unless Lumi, do you start running when you hear people approach, or?
Probably just walk. Like, oh my gosh, I'm followed. Something kind of thought. But that's it. I'm not gonna run. Just probably walk briskly.
Val, it doesn't take you long to catch up.
Okay. Lumi, wait up. We're a team. You started wandering off after Atlas drugged us.
Atlas did
But
not
I'm-
drug you.
Mushmon did. Mushmon.
Trying.
And to be fair,
you know.
you
wash
walked
your
into his
hands.
spores.
Wow. Wow. Totally just like washing your hands off the deed.
Well, it's okay. He's over there at the rock. It's
Well, I guess I so are we still like am I still under the influence of like that?
just...
Or
No, you no longer hear the voices.
okay. Okay, but okay. If that's the case, I probably will turn to Val and be like, but you guys wanted to leave me behind, so I'm just gonna take my, I'm gonna make my way by myself.
Did you forget the conversation we just had not that long ago? When I said
Not,
that I'm nothing without Lumi? Why would I be walking away from you? That makes no sense.
but
You
I keep
walked away
hearing
from us.
voices.
That's because you're on shrooms. Mushmon used an attack like he did in the past and it drugged us all. Kate is still tripping.
So is
He
that
also has granola bars.
God, it's just the code meant bit of, I'd love to help you, but I'm tripping balls right now. I am also tripping balls right now.
And we found Atlas. Come, follow me. Come see. Part of the group has returned.
she just follows quietly behind Val.
Normally I'd say you'd be more distrustful, but Atlas poisoning the group is something that I think anyone would believe at
Normal.
this point.
It's happened in the past.
It's
We're used
an
to him.
Atlas staple. Okay?
I was gonna
We're
say it's
used
more
to it.
validating. I wouldn't believe that Atlas would have
It's more
rejoined without
validating.
poisoning us, to be honest.
I mean,
it
to
would
be
have been
fair,
Atlas.
Atlas did not do his season 3 things, so he will attack whoever he wants.
He did it in the previous season. What's gonna change now? It's the same.
Cade, you are coming down. You have a mixture of granola and Pedialyte swishing around in your mouth somewhat forcefully.
Into a nice paste.
Nice paste. We'll go with that.
I mean, it's like
That works.
oatmeal, but the granola bars are more like,
Girthy.
yeah.
So, what are
You
you
don't
up
know
to?
where Gristle went, so you don't know what.
I think the first thing Cade says after he snaps out of it is oh, the mirror's gone, and then there's a long pause, and then something clicks in his head, and he turns to Ghostmon and said, "And what do you mean? And what do you mean? My main character's poorly written?" And you just hear Ghostmon in the background. He's back.
And the Gristle, you see Cade returning to normal. You see Valentine and Lumi walking back, and Atlas just kind of standing there as Mushman tries to bum food off of you.
Okay. I'm probably.
Atlas is now sitting on the big orange rock. He's going through his backpack.
Atlas, you are the big orange rock.
No, I specified that I came out behind the big rock.
Okay.
There's just one big orange rock that just was there. Atlas hid behind it.
Yeah.
He just put his
You know what?
backpack
Sure.
on top. People thought he was in.
It's the digital world.
It is the digital world. So, Gristle.
I'm Gristle.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Probably doing my new dailies on my Tamagotchi watch.
Yes, Gristle does in fact have a new watch. Although I'm not sure how many people would notice. There's a reason it took her so long to catch up. But anyways, Gristle, that's a one-time use. Anyway,
Okay.
so you guys reunite, and nobody is drugged now. What are you thinking?
You're a bitch.
Well, first of all, Val's going to thank, once we get there, thank Gristle for looking over, Cade.
You're welcome.
So just to get my, out of character, are we all done being on acid or shrooms, I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Even Lunamon is starting to get off of it, but because she was affected for so long, it'll take her a while before she realizes she's in fact not a stuffed animal.
So Kazimon will poke Lunamon until she starts breathing. Hey, little bun. Yeah, you. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're alive. Yeah, breathe. You scared me. Kate almost choked on a granola bar. It was great.
Does that help Luna one Aster? Because she's gonna just remain frozen there if not.
Yes. Although Lunamon will scream a little as they realize they are in fact not a stuffed animal.
Oh god.
Just out of nowhere.
Flesh! Flesh!
Well, she's probably gonna take a deep breath, like kind of like that. Hey, I'm actually alive, not a stuffed toy.
That was kind of happened to me in my childhood. Kazimon says, knowing full well he doesn't have a childhood.
What do you mean? When he was Trickmon?
Yeah,
It's
no.
child.
No, like Digiegg form. There is child blood at 2, to be honest, but he doesn't remember those days. They're such a blur.
Yeah. Val looks naked without his hat.
Well, I gave it to Lumi, so she has my hat right now, unless she threw it away.
So
No, I'm not doing it.
Val, you bring Lumi back to the group. You see that Cade is slowly regaining his composure. Atlas is fiddling with stuff on a rock, and Gristle is kind of doing her own thing. Atlas killed your group's momentum a little bit. I'd say it was a warm reunion, but I don't know if that counts.
It's very shocking.
It was a very Atlas reunion.
We'll just pretend he's a fog machine. It's all good. Tsukazimon will try to fusion dance with Numamon. I'm kidding.
Triple
See?
fusion dance with Ghostmon and Numamon.
Lumi, look, it's Atlas.
She probably would just like look over and then try to slowly approach Atlas, knowing how things, you know, went with like the ending of season 3.
The last time, just because the
In
last time you saw,
Season
Atlas tried to murder everyone.
I mean season 2.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
season 2,
season
but
2, sorry.
just because the last time you saw Atlas, he shot a flare gun at your face.
Yep.
And then you tase me.
What? Your guys' love languages are fucked.
No. See, Atlas's love is killing. That's his true love.
No, he's just a sadist. He loves
That's why
to hurt
he's
us.
buff. He works out on them books.
This is
He
in
cracks
character,
them
and this is
spines
being
in
said.
Oh my
outside of reading.
Pain is basically Atlas's love language. It's not Atlas. It's
Wow.
not inflicting pain.
I mean, I did punch someone into the Shadow Realm.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Atlas-
Val will also just kind of
Atlas-
offer his hand towards Atlas.
Atlas, how do you react as Val and Lumi dragging?
No, I slowly reach my hand out to him like to shake.
No, I just probably just walk to him and be silent and just wait for him to come around.
I meant, as you guys told Gristle about his love languages. But no, all right. Val offers his hand to Atlas. Atlas, what do you do?
I back away from the hand because it just shows up in front of me.
Oh, can you not see us?
I'm Atlas. I'm blind.
It is kind of true.
There's two things about Atlas. He's blind and he kills his teammates.
Because that's your love language, Atlas.
I have no love language. That's why I'm killing people.
Well, since
To
he
feel
shrank,
something.
since he shrunk away from my hand, I assume that's actually Atlas. Mushmon, I'll offer to shake Mushmon's hand. It's good to see you. It really is.
Mushmon comes in and it's like does like some weird handshake with you,
Okay.
and then as he lets go, there's like spores on your hand, spores and like granola crumbs.
That's okay. I'll just wipe it off. Wipes it off on Cade's shoulder. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
So speaking of Cade, as this is going on, he sort of leans towards Gristle and says, "So am I still hallucinating, or is there one more person here than last time?"
Oh my god.
Mushmon goes to Kate and he goes like, "You're hallucinating," and then wipes the other hand on him.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good.
Cade sort of yelps and jumps back as this happens.
Yeah, this is one of
Hey.
our group. This is Atlas, Cade, and
As-
Gristle.
As Cade jumps back from Mushmon, Mushmon's like, "Hey, I'm a fun guy, okay?"
Well, you're welcome to tag along with us, Atlas. We are heading to a ley line, so if you would like to rejoin us, you're more than welcome to.
Mushmon goes to Atlas. He pushes him off the rock. And then he gets on top of the rock and goes, "I am now king of this rock, and as king, I order you to follow them." And then he jumps off and follows.
I love
And then-
Bushmon.
He goes to Val. Atlas gets up, looks at, like, scowls at Mushmon. And then he just pounces on Mushmon and starts, like, holding him down and goes like, "Yeah, but I am king of you."
Fuck.
Well, I don't want to think what they're gonna do.
Are
Let's
they
give them some
tripping, or
time.
is this also normal?
As they just start rolling around anime style.
Oh, Atlas and his giant mushroom.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I have no ladies. They're too afraid of my mushroom.
Oh my god.
Gristle is going to get out a book that says kill list and scribble Atlas's name in there.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Death Note.
Atlas
Why
pulls
did-
out a notepad and starts writing Cade and Gristle's name in his kill list.
Wait, Gristle, am I in your kill list?
No.
Awesome. Okay,
You
you
are
can write
mine.
Atlas in there.
Cade
I'm kidding. Why do you want to kill
pulls
me?
out
I
his
did nothing
notebook
to
and
you.
adds an
I have
entry on
everyone
Atlas.
in our party in my kill list, okay?
Whoa.
Jesus.
Isaac's on there twice.
Love language.
Well, lead the way, Lumi, since
So-
you're the one with the directions to the ley line.
All right. So,
Oh,
Lumi,
no, I don't
where
have it.
where are you guys
What?
going?
Well, since Atlas just came, like, I'll probably try to converse with him first and be like, so how have you been? Like, where have you been? Like, what have you been doing all this time?
Atlas is just gonna have like 1,000-yard stare. And he goes like, fairies.
Fairies.
Whoa. Whoa.
And then I
Oh,
look at
like
Val.
those 1, 2.
Mushmon's just gonna be there and he's like, we were in the Fey realm. We popped up there. We don't know what happened. How we got there.
Did
There's
you
a
see
weird
Scree and Ree?
No, luckily, we didn't see them.
Luckily.
But
No.
we did meet
Scree.
Baba Yaga,
Oh.
Titania, and the Fairy King.
You didn't
Oberon.
happen to draw any art of them, did you?
Mushmon's like turns around, grabs a leaf and like dirt, and just randomly does like a weird drawing. He was like, "I did," and it's just like
Mushmon.
it's just like stick figures.
I
They all
appreciate it.
look
It's
the
very
same.
Detailed. Keep at it. You can follow this as a career.
Atlas then's like pulls out another book from his bag. He flips it to a random page without even looking and shows it to Val. And it has a picture of Oberon, Titania, Baba Yaga, and like all of the creatures he met.
So
Like
fascinating.
scriptures about them, like the mandrakes and all of this stuff.
Oh, the mandrakes. Did they scream and blow your eardrums out?
You
Gotta be
gotta
careful
drown
with
them
those.
first.
Ah, that sounds very violent. Those are cool pictures, though. But then, yeah, he'll look over to Lumi. So, you were leading us. Where is this ley line again?
Well, before we proceed, like, did you find out anything though? Like, did you find out something about?
Oh, yes. Good,
So-
good idea. Good idea.
So, I'd love to let you guys continue. However, things have been done. Transgressions have been made.
Has there been transgressions?
Cade, you
With
feel
the
a tap.
Fae?
You feel a tap on your shoulder.
Kate is going to do the classic anime trope of slowly, scaredly turning around.
I thought he was gonna just girly scream and then faint.
He's gonna jump into Gristle's arms.
No,
And-
he jumps
We'll see
into
what's there.
Ghostmon's
Yeah.
arms and then falls to the ground because Ghostmon's incorporeal.
Mushmon thinks it's tag, and he just dives on them to doggy,
Yeah, Mushmon
doggy
just
style.
tackles.
And as you turn around, hidden behind your body, where the others can't see, you'll see what looks very similar to a Tinkermon, just much larger. very beautiful
Oh, God.
child.
God.
Oh no,
But-
no.
Put a finger
Oh
over
my
their mouth and say, shh. And then you'll hear a voice behind your head,
Fuck.
shh, indeed.
I know it.
Did what? I'm
Is it Scree and
confused.
Ree?
I knew it.
Indeed, Scree. Yes, Ree. We're gonna go to the Magic Mountain, Scree. It's a magic making appear again.
So,
Cade is going to recall the last time he trusted a small childlike creature and scream.
Scream.
Like a little girl.
Oh God.
Yes,
The
that is the
trauma.
plan.
so everyone, as Cade screams, you, I assume you all turn to him to see Scree and Ree hovering around him.
It's you two again. Hello.
The screaming is suddenly cut off with, wait, you know them?
Yeah, be careful around them. They are creatures of deal making, so be wary.
Cade is edging away as he hears this, just slowly.
Yes. Come closer to me.
Um,
I will protect you from Scree and Ree. It will be fine.
So, as you, Cade, did you say you were backing away or turning away?
I'm
He's
backing away.
Yeah.
So you find your feet frozen to the ground as one quickly approaches your face. Wait. I have a question. And the other will come up to you too. A question indeed. As it
Oh
flips
my
to the
God.
other one. Tell me, new child, are you with them? Are you with them indeed?
Scree
With
and Ree,
who?
leave him be.
Seeing what's happening and like the consequences that I have already went through. I jumped like in front of like Kate and be like, I don't think we need to answer any questions, right?
And they'll both turn to you. You don't need to answer anything if you don't want to. We're asking him the question.
Val's
And they'll
gonna
both
whisper
turn to
in
you.
Cade's ear and say, "Don't answer." And then he'll look to Scree and Ree, Val will, and just be like, "Well, it has been a pleasure to see you, but we must be on our way."
And they'll
Yep,
both
very
laugh.
busy, lots to do. Bye.
They'll both laugh a little. I wouldn't be so fast to not answer our question, child. Not so fast indeed. The other one will speak up. We were called here after all. Called in a very specific way.
Well, I mean, that makes sense with you being the Fae. Val will rhyme at them.
And they'll both float around Val. And when we're called, the other will pick up. We require compensation before they float back to Cade. Now, are you with them? Are you with them indeed?
Being already had like, previous dealings, like I approach them again, be like, well, if compensation is needed, I think I should be the one that takes it. I mean, gives it to you.
And they'll both turn. You're the one that summoned us.
Exactly. Didn't I? I said your names.
Guys, I've read enough books about fairies to know that this is that trusting anything they say at face value is a terrible idea. But just curious, what happens if I answer?
Well, they get power over you.
They'll turn to
You
you.
lose your soul as Mushmon just like
We'll
mimics.
simply take from you, and the other one will pick up, instead of taking from her.
I think you've taken enough, Screen Re. And unless
I
you want to
mean-
mess with Big Bad Oberon himself, that Atlas has met, I say you leave. Or do the Fae not listen to the king of them?
They'll both turn and smile at Val. We know that child's journey. We know it indeed.
Did you know there's a website called Indeed.com?
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Someone has been hanging in that website for so long.
Oh, damn it.
Scree and Ree.
And over 90%
no
of-
need of thee.
And over 90% of people that use Indeed get hired. Isn't that right, Scree? That's right, indeed.
Yeah, Val
So-
will just kind of walk forward with intention. He goes, "Well, it has been lovely to see you, Scree and Ree. We do not have time for your childish things."
So, the question, Cade, is do you walk away as well?
Oh, I absolutely walk away as well. This is a terrible. Yeah. Cade studied history. He knows this is a bad idea.
Very well. We'll be off then. Off indeed. And the two fairies will disappear.
Menacing little buggers once you know that they're up to no good.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely clear on what they take.
Yeah, well, that's something I can't really answer, but I think it varies per person. I just don't think it's good whatever they do take. I know I've read some stories of the Fae, and you basically get trapped in their world, stuck with them forever, kind of almost like a slave. So, but are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just look. I don't have much luck with small childlike creatures that are definitely sinister and mean me harm. Like this has happened before.
Ah, well, just take it from us. Those two, don't mess with them.
Noted.
They can be funny sometimes, I will say that, though.
So, luckily, those two have seemed to leave without taking anything.
Small child's.
Seem to.
I'm just glad it wasn't fucking Lucamon. Hello, little child.
Helen.
I'm just kidding.
Where are you guys continuing on to? Or, at the very least, what conversation are you having?
Well, first, I'm not done with Atlas. I'm asking, did he find out anything aside from anything else, like what he's told us so far? Wow. Anything about the digital world in its current state?
No.
No. Can I decipher intent on this? No.
Sure.
Yay! Because I don't trust that. No.
I mean, honestly, I don't even remember if I did get any information about the digital world.
Well, this decipher
Well-
intent will tell us.
I was in the Fey realm. There was no digital world.
I
You're in
mean,
the digital Fey realm.
is this any different than deciphering intent on a door? It's kind of the same, but at the same time, it's probably more useful.
I mean,
Um,
she'll learn more by deciphering intent Adore than she will from Atlas.
so what you learn is that that Atlas might have learned something, but he truly doesn't care about anything he did learn.
Okay. So if I have that impression, I'll probably leave it for now. But then, like, so is it okay if I just say it like this, that I would probably summarize everything that we found out so far from Lilium and explain the USB?
uh,
I'm just gonna not go into detail, but just like say it
sure,
that way.
but Atlas, did you watch the last session? Do you know what that summarization would include and everything?
Yeah, but it's been like what, a month?
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
It's
but
been
Time flies.
you know,
actually it's been like 3 weeks, I think, almost a month.
yeah,
a month.
about 3 weeks. But that they returned to what is seemingly the real world. They met siblings,
I watched
apparently.
all your sessions. All the sessions I watched them.
I am summarizing because you said that you don't remember all of it.
Because so much stuff happens.
Yes, that's why I'm summarizing. So,
So, I know they went to see Edamon and they watched some Elvis movie.
all right,
Which
faster
was
Every Elvis
a
summarization.
movie.
classic Elvis movie.
Classic Elvis porn stew. But
Yo.
so seemingly returned to real world. Met siblings, Lilium, sent on quest with device to go under Church of Beauty and install it there to apparently bring back the human world. They're very distrustful, so they went to Edamon, and that's
Bristle
basically
decided
the
to
long and short
kill
of it.
half of the Numamons with soup.
Yeah, but Elise doesn't. Illumi doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Which one do I not know?
You don't know that Gristle committed genocide.
None of us
Oh yeah,
do.
we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us.
Wait. So not Elise has just told us absolutely everything about the information we got from Lilium via text, right?
Even the text,
Yes.
even the
I have,
conversation with Isaac.
I have been waiting 2.5 hours to say these words. Sorry. Like legitimately, it was like I saw the text. I was like, I really want to ask this, but I can't because Kate doesn't know yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So Kate turns to
Okay.
you and says, "Okay, important question though. What does Lilium mean? We've lost some good friends."
Well, that's something that we have yet to find out.
Oh,
Perhaps, maybe. Yeah.
side note. Not very important, but it was technically a phone call with Lilium. I didn't really say that before, but
Oh, I
because
was
you
texting her.
yes, but you can't text back and forth with your Digimice.
Oh, could I not?
No. That's why I figured you'd go with a call.
Well, I'm just gonna have it in
Loudspeaker. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So anyway,
everyone should know.
yeah. So during that call, William mentioned losing some friends. Cade, what you will know is that the Village of Beauty has kind of been low-key at war with the Dark Generals for a while, and so it's not
Very
like
aware of this.
so it's not like super surprising news.
I mean, it's vaguely surprising because I didn't realize anyone was going there except us.
Says you guys.
Well, that's assuming they even went there. But yeah, so lost some friends. Is anyone going to follow up on that?
Oh, I'm the one holding the comms, so well, since obviously I'm not on call with Lilium anymore, well,
Mhm.
I assure everyone that, I'm gonna text her about what does she mean by lost my friend.
So you're gonna start a conversation with Lilium?
Yep. Oh, well, I guess she said that I cannot really text back and forth, so probably try to. Well, I'm gonna message her. Then if I see that it's seen, then I'm gonna call her.
Okay, so it's seen, and you basically message her like, "What did you mean by lost some friends?" type of thing, right?
Yep.
So when you call her, she'll let you know that uh Magna Angemon has been sending his forces uh to fight them for quite some time, and it's only natural as time passes that some of them are going to fall in combat.
And this is the Church of Beauty, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Datamon, no.
Well, I probably look at everyone and then be like, so I guess this is gonna be our destination first.
Well, if the alternative is more people dying,
I mean, it's the
Well-
digital world. People die all the time. It's just usually they're not humans.
And they usually get reborn as eggs.
Not in this digital world.
Well, then, Aster, this isn't the digital world. I want my money back.
There's too much corruption.
Ah, yes, I see.
if only we could fix the corruption. Oh, wait, if we do that, we're all dead.
Oops, all dead.
Hell of a catch-22, ain't it?
But yeah,
Well-
I also hung up on Lilium, by the way.
So,
Gotcha.
So we either go to the ley line or go to the church.
Isn't the ley line at the church?
Well,
they-
I'm probably gonna be asking Atlas like, so what do you think about all these things, like the USB thing? Like, do you think we should use it on the main ley line, or like do what Isaac has suggested and use it on a smaller ley line?
Cade, having recovered from his trip, is considerably more snarky than normal, and he just goes, "You mean you mean the thing that we were told would end catastrophically and likely cause destruction by the person who created the USB?"
Yep.
Atlas?
What USB?
Well,
Atlas, you were giving us. Were you
I
like.
gave you every info about it, basically.
Were you staring off while Lumi talked?
No, like he was listening, but like she's talking about a USB, but like he doesn't see the USB.
Yeah, Valentine will like stay away from Atlas, but he'll pull it out basically. And show it at
Valentine's like, if I bring this too close to Atlas, he's likely to destroy it.
And then I'll do a magic trick and make it vanish. It's this USB.
And Atlas make a computer check on the USB
Uh,
to check exactly what it is.
I mean, it's. You're just staring at a physical USB.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I can't plug it in on something.
So the only issue with that is that if we do plug it in, there's a chance it could activate, and all that energy could just cause a nuclear explosion. I don't think it's safe to plug it into your computer, unfortunately, Atlas.
I mean, technically, Atlas
Um,
could do something else, but I don't know if he
mean-
remembers all of that.
The thing is that I think Grizzle did try to check on it, remember? So I think it should
I
be
mean,
safe.
Atlas knows that he has. What was it? Tommy Oath in his
Tomo.
phone.
Just
Oath?
Tomo.
Tommy.
Well, Tomo. So he was going to plug it into his phone to let Tomo check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Since
before we did try
since
to check it, so it's safe to try to check it, not run
since
it.
Tomo is basically like built by Lilium,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe Tomo can search into whatever it's written on there.
Okay, well then I'll just hand it over then.
Is this where Atlas breaks it?
Alizan tries to put it into his phone and accidentally just crushes it with his hands.
Too strong.
No.
No.
Do you at least let Tomo know what's going on?
Yeah, like he just like tags it on his phone to like Tomo. He's just like, I'm gonna be putting in a USB made by Lilium Oath. Can you check what it is?
Sure, it might take some time though.
We got time. As he texts it back. And then
Not like the fate of the world hangs in the balance.
and then he'll put the USB into his phone.
And so Tomo will start scanning it. Do you guys just kind of wait around for the results?
How long is
I
it
mean-
gonna take?
Yeah.
Based off of how quickly it's loading, 30 minutes to an hour. But not like days.
Or probably
Well-
just like chill, or unless
I mean, we
others.
We could
I
get
mean,
closer to
we
the
could start
location
walking.
and then let it still do it while we're walking to the ley line.
All right.
But we can take
Fair.
our time and be slow.
By the way, walking to the Village of Beauty ley line or Petermon ley line?
Probably a Peter Monterey line if it's like on the way. What do you guys think?
The small one.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we plug this into the wrong ley line, everyone's going to die.
Yeah, I think that
Well-
was what was heavily implied is that it's specifically meant for one specific ley line, and if we use it in something else, it's going to be bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like using a car battery to charge a phone.
So,
Well,
we'll say that because it's not like Petermon's ley line is super far away from the Village of Beauty. Probably like, I don't know, another 30 minutes, hour away from there. So,
On the other side of the village.
yeah, so you guys make your way there, and there's probably like, it's probably at like 90% by the time you arrive. And you guys see a lot of Tinkermon flying around with Petermon. And Valentine, you see Biomon with her little babies.
yay, Biomon.
Yes, but also, didn't you send the Pulsemon here?
Yeah, I did. I saved
Yeah,
them
the-
from child slavery.
The Pulsemon are here.
Val will actually be like, "You all are still safe," and he'll like, go near the Pulsemon and the Biomons that he saved.
And they'll jump on you. And one that turned into a Bulkmon will also jump on you.
Well, you gotten bigger. I'm so glad to see that you're okay.
I never said it was friendly now.
Oh God, they start beating me up. Oh God, Bulkmon, why?
Knowledge
You
is
left
power.
us. I saved you from labor.
Cade, this is probably your first time at one of these ley lines. Or at least this one.
Definitely this one.
Yeah. And Petermon floats down to your group. Ah, saviors, what brings you here today? And he'll look over you guys. I see the psychotic one is gone.
The psychotic one.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but Revi really, really wanted to
Yeah.
kill Petermon.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Holding back the urge to say you gotta be more
Honestly,
specific.
we all kind of wanted to lay our hands on Petermon. Let's be honest.
I mean, someone was close to killing him.
You know,
And
And the party.
he'll look over at you. I don't blame you for that, child. You were under a lot of stress back then. So, what brings you all to the ley line?
is it done checking yet, Atlas?
92%.
Atlas will check his phone.
Wow.
Not yet.
Well, I guess I would take this opportunity to tell Atlas like, hey, if anything I've done to you in the past, like if you think I've done something terrible to you, I probably didn't mean it. I'm sorry, kind of thing.
It probably didn't mean it.
Me trying to clear the score so Alice takes her out of the kill book.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying.
I have done nothing
But-
but try to be good with Atlas. He still wants me dead.
So
First
yeah, I'll
impression.
probably do that.
First
So,
impressions,
yeah.
Val. Throwing a hat on his head and then him getting punched.
I didn't control Isaac. I was trying to help.
Okay, do you speak up? Peterman waits for an answer.
Cade was very much on the I'll let someone else answer because this seems like a bad idea. And then no one said anything. And he sighs and says, we're just sightseeing, you know. I've not been here before. I heard about it from these guys, and you know, it just sounded like such a great place to visit.
Well, it is pretty beautiful. Gristle,
I'm Gristle.
what are you?
He's Gristle.
What are your thoughts?
I've never been here. I don't know these people. I don't know what's going on. I'm just a little guy.
I don't know these people.
Yes. Gristle, Cade, this is Petermon, and this is the ley line of the Welcoming Woods, was it?
Yes,
I
indeed.
think is what we called it. This is the ley line of the Welcoming Woods. We essentially saved this small ley line from corruption, and managed to get these Biomon and Pulsemon to safety.
Cool beans.
So after a little bit, Tomo finishes checking the files, and you get a little beep beep from your phone.
Atlas will look at his phone.
And Tomo lets you know, like, it seems to be a file that will hopefully dissipate the corruption. That's intended uses to dissipate the corruption and terraform the digital world to be closer to the human world, from what he can tell.
Atlas will thank him and then relay the message to everyone else.
Okay. Val will hold out his hand to take hold of the USB again. Thank you for letting us know that, Atlas. So it seems like it's still the same program she gave us.
Nothing too crazy.
Petermon.
What's
Is your
up?
ley line sustained by corruption?
Well, not anymore. Although I'm sure give it time and it would be.
Okay.
So basically, the corruption
definitely-
can happen again.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened yet. Val's like, so if it hasn't happened here yet, then we definitely shouldn't use this USB. Because if it doesn't have corruption to take out, what is it going to take out?
Us?
Peterman will tilt his head a little. What?
It's this USB that we have. Essentially, it has the ability to, as Atlas put it so well, that basically overwrite corruption and terraform the digital world. Essentially trying to, I guess, fix it. But since your ley line doesn't have corruption, if we use it in there, who knows what happens?
Peterman will look concerned. What do you mean by terraform?
Like rewrite the code, essentially.
That does sound innately bad.
I thought you guys were just going around purifying the ley lines.
Well, that is what we were doing. This isn't something we created.
But
And we're still
you...
debating on if we use it. I personally am against it.
And Peterman will think, well, technically all was lost before you guys showed up, but I don't see why you guys wouldn't just continue purifying the ley lines. Terraforming sounds like you're trying to change the digital world into something else.
That is what my problem with it is.
It is to keep the balance, though, and make sure that the human realm is okay too, though. That was one of the important parts, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much plot synopsis, actually.
So the thing is Lilium didn't innately say balance it. I felt like I remember her just saying that it would make the digital world more like our world. That doesn't sound like balance.
But as a
No.
counter argument, the only thing she has ever talked to me and the other, and Cade puts up big obvious quotation marks as he says this, Dark Generals, is that we're supposed to keep the balance so that the human world doesn't collapse.
Yup.
And
So we can probably assume from that this is an extension of that plan.
And Peterman will slowly start backing up. Dark Generals?
Cade has the mental, wait a minute, I just said Dark Generals in front of someone who only knows Dark Generals as a bad thing moment.
Facepalm.
And Peterman will look you guys over. Well, I don't know about this human realm, but I don't see what it has to do with our world. Are you trying to take it from us?
No. I would never do that, Peterman. The whole reason we came here is because we're still researching this.
Yeah, essentially we want to make sure that we don't ruin your world by trying to fix our world.
I probably try to make my way to Atlas and then probably whisper to him and be like, "How do you feel about all of this after knowing everything that we know so far?"
Atlas?
Atlas is just gonna be like stare at the conversation, and then he's just gonna be like, I don't trust her. Like, as he's referring to like Lilium Oath.
Then what should we do about the USB?
I don't think we should use it.
Then I just look at Val, wondering what he would say about this.
Yeah, I mean, you're whispering to Atlas, so I will take
I
it that
mean,
I didn't hear that unless
does
I'm not
Atlas
close enough.
say it in a whispering way or
He basically just says it under his breath.
So does he not? I guess almost a whisper
No,
then.
it is. We'll say it's between you two. If
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, you could change that, but
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say while they're having their conversation, Val's gonna lean down and like, pet the Biomons and the Pulsemons and look at Petermon. I would never try to hurt any of you.
Peterman will eye you. Well, I believe you, but he'd look at the two newcomers. But I've never met them, and one of them claims to be a Dark General.
Oh no,
Just a
no.
little guy.
He wasn't claiming to be a Dark General. He's seen the Dark Generals. It was a miss. He misspoke. Isn't that right, Cade?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a Dark General. I'm just saying that I've heard what they claim to be trying to do, and I was making that comparison.
Mushmon's just standing in the back. He's the leader of the Dark Generals.
He is not Bushman, Valentine will say. Cade's not competent enough to be the leader.
And
no actual being a bully, okay, Cade? I was just teasing.
and
No, I know.
And Peterman will lower his guard. Well, whatever you tried to do, it's not like anything about this world was right before you showed up. And Digimon are dying every day, so I'm not gonna act like I know the right answer.
Is this a
Yeah.
bad time for me to point out that there are also a lot of humans dying because of Magnoandromon, the person whose ley line we're actually discussing using the USB on?
Did you just say that in character?
Cade would be dumb enough. I direct you to his second character flaw.
Well, Peterman is like, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it sounds like Magna-Angemon.
Okay, this is actually an interesting question. Like, Cade perks up at this. He's like, this is actually a really interesting question. What is the Digimon's opinion of Magnoandromon? Petermon, you're here. You deserve a say in this.
Last I knew, he conspired with the Dark Generals to take out Bancho Leomon.
That motherfucker. Val is gonna be like, he did what?
So what
And
you're saying is that if Magnoandromon and the entire region of the digital world he is currently in control of, at least the local area, were to suddenly vanish, that would be a net gain?
I mean, if it deals with Magna-Angemon,
He took out Bancho Leomon?
at the very least, the Dark Generals ended up corrupting this ley line, which Bancho Leomon was protecting. That ended up leading me to the village, and while I was corrupted and Bancho Leomon was trying to deal with me, I saw Magna-Angemon stab him in the back.
Was this the Bancho Leomon that we had saved? Essentially. We
And
had
turned into an
basically
egg.
created a new guardian, yeah.
Are you
I
saying
guess I would
Leomon's
ask for
alive?
specific.
No,
Well, 'cause-
wait. I don't. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Lumi, it's fine. I've been talking a
No.
lot, so go ahead.
No, it's just that I think that is this the kind of Leomon that like we that invaded the church, or like the one that we put as a new guardian. By the way, it was more so like I'm trying to
Those are
question that.
those are the same Leomon.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm trying to get like the timeline too, because is this after we had basically made the new Bancho Leomon Guardian, or is this before? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Keep in mind that you purified this ley line before you made the Guardian, Leomon.
Okay.
You purified this ley line at the end of Season 1.
Okay. So then he should still be safe. Whew.
So basically, the one that stabbed was like the one that like before like the one we fought in the
Mhm.
church.
Zombie
Um,
Leomon.
I'm not saying you
So.
guys would know this, but what I am saying
Uh-huh.
is that some of you, in like, I think session 2, might have been session 3, when you left the village, you saw Leomon arguing with a figure cloaked in corruption, and at this point it would be pretty easy to put 2 and 2 together who that figure is.
Magna.
Uh, Peterman.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Because he,
Yes.
because Bancho Leomon was trying to deal with him before Bancho Leomon got corrupted.
Yeah,
Basically.
before
Okay.
Magna Angemon came and poof
Champion.
poof. Yeah.
Well, if we're being honest, we've been kind of wanting to take on Magna Angemon because we did not like what he was doing at his church.
Hmm. And I guess we should make our way there already.
As long as no one in the party has qualms with heading to the Church of Beauty.
Cade
I
lets
mean-
out a very long sigh. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Cade Loki panicking this entire time.
What about you?
Cade is a giant fucking mess. You just don't see all of it.
Atlas, what do you think about this plan to go to the Church of Beauty?
Atlas really does not want to go.
But what does Atlas want to do instead?
Find his own safe sanctuary.
Safe sanctuary.
There is no safe sanctuary. I mean, I guess this place is pretty safe, but might be a boring role play for you if you just stay here. What about you, Gristle? What are your thoughts on the Church of Beauty?
I don't like the
Magna
Church of
Angemon.
Beauty. I don't like the angels. I'm down to fuck them up.
Very good. 5 feet of fury. Are you 5 feet?
I think.
Gristle's like
He's-
4.
Oh,
It's
okay.
5
Oh,
feet
you
on
fury.
Numamon. And Numamon's 3.
Be tiny. Be small.
So, you guys are starting to make your way to the Village of Beauty.
Making our way downtown. Walking
Walking
fast, using fast.
I guess everyone that wants to go there, yeah.
Atlas, they have a big library.
Yeah, that
It could
he
be all
already went through
yours.
it.
Not if we kill Angemon Magna.
Yeah, I'm actually lying. They don't have a big library. Atlas,
Don't tell them
if you
They
remember
have
last
a big
time,
library. It's that the library is just magazine about beauty.
it
There's
is.
just pin-up models.
Atlas
It's
checked for a
it's
library
just-
last time.
I checked it for a library every time.
Every time.
And every time in the city of, in Magna Angemon's village, it's always you find a library, but it's only beauty magazines.
That said,
Oh my
Atlas, if their goal is to use the USB, I don't know if it's to use the USB or just fuck up Magna Angemon, but if it is, then turning the digital world to be more like the human world would definitely give you a lot more safe places.
That's true.
Will it?
Oh.
Yes.
Nowhere safe for Atlas.
I mean,
There's
I'm
less
probably gonna turn
humans.
to Much Fun. Like, Much Fun, how do you feel about this? Do you want to come with us?
Mushmouse just like stares in whatever direction the village might be for him. So he's looking the opposite direction of where the village is. And he goes, I am down a clown.
All right. Sounds good. We got a Mushmon.
Maybe not an Atlas, but a Mushmon. By the way, you guys
do-
were probably given extra pills, so do you want to give one to Atlas?
Not yet, no.
It's fair.
I'm gonna hold on to that extra just in case.
Do
Who
we
knows
want
what
to
Well-
give the
Atlas
person
will
who
do on
seems
that
shell shocked from an
dark
experience
pill.
with the Feywild medicine that will cause them horrific fear and nightmares?
I do have a question though, Aster. Out of
Yes.
character.
Yes.
About my Digivice. If I summon a creature, can it walk with me, or is it stuck wherever I summon it?
Yeah, we'll say it can walk with you. Although your summons, unless they're specialized, aren't meant to last very long.
Yeah, they have a time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Essentially, how far away is the Village of Beauty? Because I think at least Val would know that because we've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, you can even see the walls from here, but
Oh, okay.
we'd say it's about 45-minute walk away or so.
And do I happen to know how long my summons last? I don't know if I would know that information yet. That's why I'm asking.
I don't think you've really used it that much, but you know, they're probably like 15 to 30 minutes or so.
Sounds good. Okay.
So
That
if
was
we're
my
gonna make
questions.
our way there, I guess while on the, I guess everyone is gonna come, or what? Do we assume that everyone's coming? Or
Everyone's coming. Atlas might stay behind, but Mushmon is definitely gonna be there.
oh god,
We could assume
Uh,
that Mushmon's dragging Atlas.
Yeah, Mushmon is going to be Dragon Atlas.
Now, as you guys walk, do you discuss your plan of getting into the village? You could storm the village, fight everyone, sneak into the village, go to the front
actually
gate,
about that.
and ask if they'll let you in.
Well, I do remember that Isaac and I like found like a secret way to it on an invisible bridge, if I remember correctly.
That
Yeah,
was
that was like
Remember-
really early on.
that was to the like the temple up on the mountain. This is
Oh, so this is a different one. Okay.
this is the city. This is the place you visited when you first left Petermon's ley line.
Okay. Well, I probably would like evolve Lunamon to Legismon at least. So, you know,
Mhm.
just get things ready.
And also, Aster, I do have to summon the lower levels first before I can summon the higher levels, correct?
Yes.
So how does that work necessarily? Is like a champion treated as like a 5-star in Yu-Gi-Oh? So I have to tribute 1 level rookie? And
Yes.
then I have to- how does it
like-
work? Like,
We'll say if you know a battle is coming, you could like tribute all the way up beforehand, but otherwise like once per turn you can do a summon, do another summon, etc. Each one is just one action for you.
so like basically I would have to like tribute a rookie as 1 action after I've already summoned it to get a champion, and then next turn I can tribute that champion for an ultimate, or would I
Yep.
have to have a champion and a okay, cool. That was my question, because we've seen a lot of Digimon, but I wanted to make sure
Mhm.
I got the handle on my ability, because I don't want it to,
Yeah,
use it wrongly, incorrectly. So
that said, aside from specialized summonings, you can't go past the form of your partner.
yeah, which makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I can only go up to champion. That makes sense.
Alright, so you guys are back in the woods, you're walking. What's the plan? Sneak in, walk in, fight
Well,
your way in?
I would sneak in.
Can we first check to see what's the state of like outside the walls and like what we could see from where we are,
Like
just to
scouting,
assess
basically.
everything? Mm-hmm.
Someone has a very good ability for that.
Hey,
Exactly.
I was gonna bring this up, but you know, Ghostmon could, Ghostmon do the thing, and Ghostmon grins and does a spin, and him and Cade vanish.
Just you two?
It's
Well, actually,
area.
well, how far away is everyone else? Because it's a burst, so...
I mean, technically, if you guys just want to do recon, you could trust Kay to do it.
I probably would come with him because like I can do comms, so
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
leave
she
like this
has
one
rookies.
behind, and then like I can be with Cade.
Okay.
Well, mhm.
Okay,
So-
so I'm pretty sure Cade is saying this with the air of someone who has no fucking clue. I'm pretty sure that Ghostmon can hide both of us at once.
Yeah.
I even think he could. Even think they could hide Lekismon as well. If I'm not mistaken.
They absolutely could, but Cade is not very confident in this plan.
Oh, that's why it's fine. Cause like if anything happens, I want Lekis one outside. So yeah.
All right. So, All right. Cade and Lumi both give me perception checks as well as stealth checks.
The stealth checks, because of the way this ability works, are actually totally fine. It affects opposing perception checks. Never mind.
I will like summon a rookie while they're doing this, and then if I can give up to champion, I will. That's
Okay.
just a heads up.
$21 and 19.
So there's perception.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that's stealth.
Oof. So you guys walk around the outside of the village walls. For the most part, the only ways in that you can see are the gates guarded by Nightmon. However, you guys do notice sewage passages. However, they're much too small for 90% of you.
Nine. Okay. So as we see this, I'll probably be texting both. I should be able to text Grizzle and Val at this point, right? At least.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll probably text them both and say, hey, we found like an entrance to the city through the sewers, but it seems like it's a little bit small, so only can I assess that Grizzle is the only one that can fit in this or what?
In fairness, most rookies could also probably fit in there. Or very
Okay.
small champions.
But how about humans, like us people?
Yeah, Gristle's the only one that might be able to make it.
Okay, then I'll
Little
probably
guy.
text them that Grizzle and the rookie Digimons can probably. Oh, so I guess Sukasimon can too, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll probably tell them that yeah, like rookies, Grizzle, and probably some. So wait, Lunamon can too, actually, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I text them that's probably what can fit in the sewers. So you guys can think about if we can probably have a team entering there, and
The
then
only-
that's
Hashtag
it.
little guys only.
The only rookie that couldn't make it would be Mushmon.
Also,
He's a
not
thick
Lunamon.
boy.
He's a thick boy.
No,
Luna-
so
except
Lunamon's fine,
Mushmon.
but the Mushmon, yeah, he's too bulky.
Thickums.
Probably his head, honestly.
Yeah, so I'll also message them like you guys can think about like the team compositions now before we head back. So whoever who wants to like try to explore the sewers should think about who should go with who and if we should go in there. That's probably what I'm gonna message them.
Okay. Val will say that like he knows the Church of Beauty at least likes him, so he could probably just walk in.
I mean, all
So
of us
he d-
can walk in.
Nah, I know. Yeah, true. I mean, they might attack Atlas, but no.
I mean, Atlas is probably gonna take the sewers.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think all of us, only Gristle as a human can fit in the sewer. And there's no other
Also,
entrances.
Lumi, you will notice 10 Nightmon leave the city.
Leave the city. Okay.
Probably gonna fight.
I'll probably message that again to Grizzle and Val. Like, I also saw like 10 Nightmons leaving the city. Be careful, they might spot you. And then I'll be like, do you want to head in further, Cade?
Kate, at this point, you just noticed that there's a sewer entrance.
Okay. Cade says, do you think we can get closer without being spotted?
How much do you trust your ability?
Well, we're transparent, so
That doesn't
I've
answer
got a
the
bad feeling about us getting any closer to this.
Okay, then like I probably will not push it, and then like try to like go back with like tell him like I guess from here we should like try to get back and try to recon with everyone to see if they already thought about something. But let's be careful with the Nightmons going out of the city as well. Oh, by the way, Aster, do we see where they're coming from? The Nightmons, like where did they come out?
Oh, the village walls. Or, well, like the
main gate.
Yeah.
Just the gate, the main gate. And is it closed or open right now?
It's open, it's protected by Nightmon.
Okay. Then yeah, we were just gonna sneak our way back to Val and Grizzle.
On the way back, Cade is getting increasingly uncomfortable, and he eventually just says, "Okay, it's been 2 weeks. I can't take it anymore. Why are you pretending to be Elise?"
Oh gosh.
Heck. Cade, you ask her why she's pretending to be, and you can't think of the word to say.
Oh, wow.
Scree and Reed took it from.
Ooh. They did take something from it.
So I get to pretending to be.
Yeah, and then the name eludes you essentially. It would be like, hey, what's up? And then
Like
you
it's on
just
the
kind
tip of
of
your tongue and you forget it. Kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Why you pretend to be? Stares intently, sweating. Has the ... over his head.
Why? Well, he still says why, right?
Yeah, he says, why are you pretending to be? And then
That's
goes
it.
silent. I thought
And
Kid
then-
might save the sentence, but no, silence.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, Cade is not saving the sentence.
Well, I'll probably just look at Kate and be like, what do you mean?
Well, I know you're not.
So he doesn't know the name Elise anymore. Okay. I'll probably look at Kate and be
Cade,
like,
you could say, I know you're not your sister.
Well,
I
he
mean,
doesn't know
is he
they're
even aware?
siblings. He
oh,
doesn't-
see?
That's a great idea. If only I knew that they were sisters.
Okay. I'll probably be like, what do you mean? pretend to be what?
He's like gaslighting.
Two
I
2 weeks ago, we were at the meeting, and I mistook you for someone else.
He's talking about.
And you've just rolled with it for the last 2 weeks, but I know that you're not.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm
damn
not sure. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, like I probably should. I could surely get the context of what he's meaning, right? Because like
Yes,
his Elise
yes,
and the other
you can-
siblings are there. Okay. I can use that as no. Okay.
You can
I
pick
probably
it up.
That's what I'm trying to. I know. Okay. I probably look at Kate and be like, try to assure him and say, I'm not really posing just to take somebody's identity. That I can assure you. I know it's weird, but I can't really tell you about my circumstances right now. But he can always say that I'm just a spare.
There's a really long pause.
If I was there, ooh.
And this is a fantastic time
Mm-hmm.
to use this aspect.
Ooh, aspects.
Ooh.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you. And I'm now going to justify this, but Cade would not say this. But this is why he says he believes you. Because Cade is terrible at not reading the world like it's a goddamn story. And this is just crazy enough that if it were the plot of a book, he would totally see this coming and know that something's not right.
Well, do I
There's a lot of
sense
logic
it?
leaks here, but he's crazy enough to do, but that is his particular level of crazy.
Okay. Do I sense that he's uncomfy, Aster, or no?
I mean, not any more uncomfortable than he usually is.
Yeah, he's kind of
Mm.
always uncomfortable, huh?
I mean,
But pretty
I
sure
guess-
Cade and uncomfortable are synonyms at this point.
I think most people would be surrounded by you guys.
Well, okay, at this point, I'll be like, don't worry, but you don't need to know who I am. Like, you can always just think that me and Elise are one person.
You're lucky that
Important
Adolf's not there.
question. Hearing that name, do I remember now? Because I'm guessing the answer is no, but I wouldn't know.
Remember what?
Thank you for the clarification.
No. This is an important question. Remember what?
The name of Elite.
The name that I just heard.
When I said Elise.
Yeah, but I never said that Cade forgot the name Elise.
You just can't say it.
But
I
I
didn't say
just
that
said
either.
it.
Oh, never mind. You're gaslighting us.
This is fascinating. This is fascinatingly confusing.
You guys will figure it out at some point. Anyways, so you guys are returning to Gristle and Val?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys left
Yeah.
them? Alright, so some Nightmon left the village. There's a small little sewer entrance. Atlas, you haven't said anything. Did Atlas actually accompany them? I assume Mushmon did, at least.
I mean, Mushmon dragged Atlas with them.
Okay, so Atlas is there.
Yeah.
Alright, so the Nightmon left the village, sewer entrance. What's the plan? Valentine,
I'm
you
making.
got Gristle?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Oh, I was
Gristle.
gonna say, Can I make nail bombs or something?
Uh, no,
Or
I
is
don't
there
think.
any trash that I can make any bioweapons out of nearby?
No, you've made enough trash.
Mm.
There's nothing currently around you for you to fashion into explosives or anything.
Aw, shucks.
Um, Val?
I mean, I've just been patiently waiting because it looks like we're gonna have to go in anyways. So just trying to figure out how to get in. Well, after they said, it's like, I know that, Sukazimon might be able to fit in the sewers, but personally, I cannot.
Because like I'd probably suggest that, maybe we can split into two. Like Gristle can lead like, you know,
The Digimon.
a team. Yeah. Everyone into the sewers, and then you, me, Lucky Swan, and Atlas would probably try to go up front.
For what it's
Probably
worth,
try
by
to
the
find
way,
a way.
uh,
Yeah.
both you and Cade, when you got, a little bit near the sewer entrance, you both smelled a really nice apple smell.
A what?
Oh my god. Numamon X antibodies are in there.
Oh my god.
Anyway, as you were saying, two
It's
groups.
genocide. Yeah. I'll still say it because, like, even if we spell it, there's really nothing we can do much about the imperfection of the spell. So I'll probably still suggest that Gristle can probably, only if she wants to, lead a one party into the sewers, and then the humans, along with Lekismon or anybody that cannot fit into the sewers, can try to sneak our way in. Probably Lekismon carrying everyone and jumping over the wall is probably one possible thing. Only if everyone wants that.
Hella.
uh, so, Cade, what do you think about Lekismon jumping everyone over the walls?
Oh, why not?
Is this the plan?
Yeah.
Is this what we're rolling
It's
with?
Definitely won't.
I think this is what we
um
are rolling with.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, it's going to draw
Val's
a lot
gonna
of
suggest
attention.
that maybe he just, uses his charisma to. We just use our charisma to get in, so we don't have to throw each other over a wall.
I mean, I guess some people can enter normally into the city, but I would say
Yeah,
that
dude.
it would be nice that some would enter it, you know, in a way that they are not knowledgeable about it. Sneak into it is what I'm thinking. But I guess if Val wants to enter normally, I would ask who would want to do that with Val.
Who wants to walk through the front gate?
Yeah, whoever wants to walk into the front gate.
Lumi, you can answer
I think-
first.
Well, I know I would abstain from this one because I have a plan in mind.
Okay. Cade.
Sounds safer than jumping the wall.
Atlas.
Atlas is gonna try and sneak in.
There are... Sneak in how? There are only gates. Unless you're going to go with Lekismon jumping you over the walls.
I mean, he's not gonna jump. He's probably gonna propel himself up with, his climbing gear.
Is Mushmon gonna let Lekismon jump over the walls?
I mean, Mushmon will let Lycusmon jump him over the walls.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if it helps, I also have an Angemon with me, just for those. So I have an angel that could help let us in. So
So we have 3 teams.
Um, if nobody's gonna come with me, I'm gonna do something else though, if that's
well,
okay.
Val is gonna follow you if you just start going off somewhere else. He made a suggestion and no one responded really.
Uh,
What was the suggestion? I missed it.
Val's suggestion was
Well,
walking through the front gate.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going in the sewer. That's my domain.
That's
Um,
not
Cade is down for walking through the front gate.
okay.
Atlas, well, Mushmon says that Mushmon will go with you, Lumi.
Okay.
Atlas wants to use rock climbing gear.
Rock climbing here.
And Val is gonna look over towards Lumi and be like, "You haven't told us what you want to do other than throw us over the wall."
Well, if I don't have to throw everybody into the wall, I'm gonna do something else.
Into the
Well, what's
wall.
your plan? We're a team, remember?
I mean, because like I'm thinking that probably it should be a good thing that like not they don't know that every one of us is going into the city. So it's a good idea that you and Cade walk into the front, you know.
She just tried
And
to
A
then
little
be
more
like
funny.
discreet.
I know.
me and like if and me and Mushmon and well Atlas is gonna climb on his own. So me and Mushmon and Lucky Swan will try to stealthily jump like over the walls and then like scout first what's inside before jumping in is what I'm thinking. Just to see like a bird's eye view of the whole city. Be a
Ac-
Batman stuff, you know.
Actually, this is a pretty important question. So it sounds like we're definitely splitting into 3 teams. Oh,
Uh-huh.
before the important question, the other important question. Who's going with Gristle and Numamon? The options are Sukazimon, Lunamon, and Ghostmon.
I'm gonna look at Cade, and I'm just gonna like offer the Angemon.
So, Valentine can summon Digimon like he's a duelist from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I know this. I'm trying to understand what the plan is with the Angemon.
If you
Kill
wanted to
them
send
all.
Ghostmon with Gristle, basically. To fit in the sewer, you can take Angemon almost like a partner, temporarily.
I think I'd like to keep Ghostmon with me.
Okay. Then, I will, I guess, send Kazimon with Gristle so she's not alone down there.
Alright, so we have our teams. Now, for the other important question. Who is carrying the USB?
I am.
Front gate guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I think Mr. Gaslight's gonna kidnap you, my friend.
So, the Cade, Ghostmon, Valentine, and now Angemon. You guys walk up to the front gate. And when you do, Nightmon looks to you, Val. Ah, good to see you again, friend. Are you here to visit the village?
Yes, I have been gone for quite a long time. I took a little bit of a journey. Kind of tired. This is my friend Cade. May I enter?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. I was getting ready to roll in case I needed to roll. And Val will do like an extravagant bow because he's like that. As he thanks. Keep doing a great job, and he'll walk through the gate.
Kate nods politely as he walks past.
And,
And
of course, I have the
the,
Angemon with me as well.
the Nightmon chuckles. Don't worry, if any of those dark generals come, I'll cut their heads off.
Good on you. Good on you. That sword definitely
Oh,
looks like you could.
Welcome to Cade's internal screaming hour.
Can I shoot a text by the way to Val?
Sure.
I'll probably try to text him if you can find a way to find out where the Nightmans are going. That would be nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, one last thing, Nightmon. I saw a big group of you leaving. Is everything okay?
Oh, you know, just the usual, holding off the Dark Generals.
Huh, where at?
We've been able to push them back pretty decently. Getting close to the beach, I'd say.
Oh, yes, I remember the beach. That was the first place I landed here.
From
If I can send that to Lumi, I will.
You can't, but it will show that you saw the message.
Damn it.
No, that's fine. As long as we got the info, I'm good with that.
Yeah. And I
Um,
will lean over to Cade and I'll just be like, I assume you know that you shouldn't mention certain names here.
Suggestively with the wink.
Hey, just turning increasingly red.
Puts air quotations around names.
Alright, so we have entered the gate.
Yep, you guys are in. Lumi, you have Lekismon jump you over?
Yeah, stealthily.
Well, I thought she was gonna jump on. I thought you were gonna jump on top to spot before jumping down, right? Or are you just jumping fully over?
I mean, like someone can just like carry me and then like jump over a spot and then look at everything like Batman, you know?
Oh, okay. I just imagined you were gonna like jump on top of the wall, and
Oh,
look out over
cool.
everything like as Batman.
Well, that's fair enough.
Well,
Wouldn't it be more like Moon Knight? You know, because
The Lekkus Moon, yeah, we get it. That was a good one, Kate. It was good.
So, by the way, does Lekismon carry you over first or Mushmon?
What's gonna happen is probably like my character is probably like riding behind Lucky Swan, like you know, like a piggyback ride, and then like Lucky
Piggyback.
Swan's Lucky Swan's gonna carry Mushmon like in bridal style while trying to jump over the walls.
I mean, fair
Well,
enough. Let's not forget that this is Bancho Lekismon, so it's very fitting.
Mm-hmm.
And like its mom's tentacles is holding Lumi like a backpack.
Yepers.
This isn't the anime session I signed up for.
This isn't a Digimon I've downloaded.
At least I don't have the brick anymore, guys.
Does she have the hat or the cloak? This is a very important thing.
Hat, I think.
Or the boken.
Well, originally it was the hat, but now it's just kind of transformed into her entire being, so I haven't thought of an explicit design for Lekismon, but she definitely has one of those cattails in her mouth. 100%.
Okay.
you see, it's the cattail that makes it truly a banjo.
It is.
I mean, Bancho Stigma doesn't have a cattail.
Yeah, he's not
Neither does Bancho Lilymon.
not real Banchos. Even if Bancho Lilymon is like one of the coolest Digimon.
I mean, I think
One
the
of the coolest
Banchos all
Digimon
have
and one of
the
the
jacket. So I think it's the jacket that makes them Banchos.
And the hat. They all have hats, right?
Most
I think so.
It's the
It's
high school
all-
outfit that makes them Banchos. Because they're rebellious.
Yeah, so definitely has the Bancho jacket, has the cattail, 100% has the cattail. Can't separate Bancho Lekismon from cattail, and we'll say that their mask has kind of become a dark black, so it's almost like a shadow under the Bancho hat.
Wouldn't Bancho Lekismon be a mega at this point?
Now, this
Technically, all Banchos are megas. So,
is yeah, all existing Banchos Atlas.
she could be a pseudo mega, okay?
No, no, absolutely not.
She has mega energy vibes
Oh my
because she's a
god.
Bancho.
So anyway, Atlas is crawling along the wall like he's Spooderman.
I'm Spooderman.
It's Spooderman.
And Gristle,
I'm Spooty Moons.
you have chose the sewers.
Take me to the goo.
And
It's where I
Sukazimon's with
belong.
Crystal as well.
Take me to my leader.
So you're in the sewers. They smell very nice.
Hell yeah, they do. I did work.
It smells like Fabioso.
Yeah, it does.
Now, for reasons you know darn well, you're not going to see any Numamon in these sewers, but the pink fluid, it does flow, and you'll
Like
be
a river of slime.
you'll be investigating your way, looking for the entrance into the temple that
Just
you know of from
don't
like one of
be
the first
angry.
sessions.
I'm gonna be angry.
That, or
The
you might be looking
slime
for
starts agitating.
another entrance. What is your game plan? What are you looking for? Where are you looking to pop out of?
Some angel's toilet.
Probably so. I am going to try to make my way as deep as I can, like
terrifying.
towards like the castle probably, or like the capital, but I am also going to be looking for wandering Numamon to join me.
All right.
An army of Numas.
So you're making your way through the sewers.
Think about going downtown.
Walking fast.
Lumi, what is your goal with jumping over the wall?
Like I said, like I hope to get a bird's eye view of everything from my viewpoint, just to like scout, see what's up if it's possible.
Things haven't changed much from the last time you're here. There's still a spare few Nightmon wandering around the village. There are less in trainings in the village than you remember, but they're still there. A few rookies. And other than that, the village hasn't changed much since you've been here last time.
Okay, so nobody spots me.
Not that you know of.
Well, can I look around and check with perception to see
Sure.
if I'm? Hmm.
You don't see anyone looking at you.
Well, do I see a place where I can land on inside the village?
You mean like a tall building or something?
Yeah.
There's nothing like, skyscrapers or whatnot, but
Or probably a small house, or like anything anywhere on the ground, basically. Doesn't
Does
have to be a
anyone
there's-
see Lumi on the roof?
not really. It seems like no one's taken notice. You probably make your way to one of the 2 or 3 story buildings.
How do I see Atlas making his way up?
Oh, you haven't jumped off the wall yet?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking his time.
Taking his time. Do I see Val enter safely?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
Then I'll
him
probably just wait for Atlas. I'm not gonna leave.
All right.
As he climbs up the wall.
So, Val, where are you making your way to?
I mean, I guess I'm going to be wandering around, but I'm still... I guess I am kind of working my way towards the ley line, just to get a feel.
So you'd be heading towards the temple where Magna Angemon is, because you weren't given like explicit details of where the ley line is. They just know that the ley line is under the temple, but they don't know exactly where. They obviously have never been able to get there.
Yeah, so I'm probably just wandering around trying to figure that out, I guess. I'm trying to find out. I'd probably use my I'd probably ask questions like not straight up where the ley line is, but like questions that kind of manipulate people into kind of giving me hints of where I'm looking for.
Give me a decipher intent roll.
Cipher intent.
Mm-hmm.
Why that?
Why not?
I will explain in a moment.
Okay. Nice.
19. So when you ask these questions, what you actually are able to tell is that, because you're asking the Wandering Nightmon, I doubt you'll ask the Entraining Digimon, is that when they tell you that the only ley line that they know of is Petermon's, they seem to be honest. Like,
Okay.
they're pretty straightforward people.
Okay. Then I will continue, looking around, trying to figure it out, find it myself, basically.
And Cade, what are you doing? Are you sticking with Val? Are you wandering around? This will be your first time in the village.
Hmm. It's a good question. I think. Okay, that's a crazy idea I've got to save for later, but for now I'm sticking with Val.
Alright. So you guys are trying to gather information. Lumi Atlas eventually makes his way to the top of the wall.
Okay. So I'll probably ask Atlas, so where do you want to like go down to?
Atlas is just gonna look over, look under, and then he's just gonna look at Elise and jump off.
Oh,
At-
I
Atlas,
probably follow him.
Atlas, what?
I'm
He says he's
jumping off the wall to go to land right below where we are.
Okay, hold on. I don't think you have a good idea of how big these walls are.
I'm still attached to my rope.
so he's bungee jumping then.
Okay.
I'm basically propelling myself down. I just jumped off and started propelling.
Okay, because I was gonna say, you're like, 6 or 7 stories up.
I'll survive.
Pancake.
My backpack will break the fall.
So you follow Atlas?
Yeah. Probably try to jump as fast as land as fast as I can, so just in case Atlas makes a bad fall, I'm probably gonna try my best to, catch him just in case.
Gotta catch 'em all, Atlas.
So, moon knighting aside, with a
Oh,
giant
random bullshit.
with a giant rope hanging off the wall and a person propelling down it, Lumi, when you get to the bottom of the wall, there's a Nightmon kind kind of staring at you guys.
Well, I mean, I'd be sure that I am welcome in the village anyway. I'd be like, oh, hey, Nightmon, what's up? Just jumping around, inside the village
Jump, jump,
casually.
jump around, jump around.
He'd just kind of squint his eyes a little. Yeah, sure, I guess. Just he'd look at the rope. And just try not to damage the wall.
This wall's sturdy.
Oh.
Alice breaks it.
And I'll be like, we won't. He's just bungee jumping from the walls.
Sweat.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I never hurt your hammer.
So, Gristle, unfortunately for you,
Don't you dare.
you do not
Especially makes it.
you do not encounter any Numamon along the way for your Numamon
Aw.
army. You know what you did to them.
They love me.
But you eventually end up recognizing a portion of the sewer, and although you're not like 100% sure where, you do remember that one of these walls is the one you went through when you escaped the village the first time through the angel statue.
Hmm. Interesting. So I guess I will go through there?
All
Found
right.
Crystal's ultimate.
So, when you do, first of all, you and Numamon feel kind of sick and almost angry as you pass through the statue, and it just kind of lingers on you, this feeling. But you do find yourself in the temple. I'm pretty sure you've seen the Temple of Beauty before, after it was restored. You know, tacky stairway, gold everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'll be able to recognize the temple. You are actually behind the stairway and stuff. You can actually hear Magna Angemon eating grapes. And you hear Angemon and Lady Devimon giggling a little from behind a wall as you come out from a statue.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Well, I don't know
I'm
what
in
you plan on
danger.
doing.
Well, getting into the fetal position and crying doesn't help anybody.
And Tsukasi-mon also
Opinions about
feel-
that.
And
What
just
about
like I described
Asserting
with
your dominance.
with Gristle, Tsukasi-mon also feels the same, you know, anger and sickness passing through the statue.
Icky.
So, Gristle,
I'm Gristle.
are you going to hide there for a bit, or...
I'm gonna hide and text Elise if I can.
No, unfortunately.
You cannot...
I can't? Oh
no.
shit, I'm fucked.
But Tsukazimon's with you.
Tsukasi-mon is
So
with
so-
you.
can I have Numamon send out one of my drones?
Well-
Sure.
So
Question,
Yes.
Aster. Since is the night one still with us though or not?
He just kind of wandered off.
Well, we could probably call Gristle to check on her.
the
Loud,
spidey senses are tingling.
loud ringing sound on Gristle's it. No, it's not that type of call.
Oh god.
Sure. So you call Gristle.
Yeah.
Ring, ring, Gristle. Ring, ring.
Oh dear God! You hear me struggle? I pick it up. You guys, I'm in danger.
Where are you exactly? In the
I'm in.
sewers.
I'm in Magna Angemon's penthouse.
Um, what do you see?
He is eating grapes and being a. And I'm gonna look again. A bitch.
Bitch. Um, if you try to get out of the sewers, do you see any place where you can hide for a while until we get there?
I. Yeah, I guess I can go into reverse and go back into the sewers.
But do you want to?
I want to scrap.
Well, yeah, specifically, passing through that statue made you pissed off and feel icky.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Okay, so I guess I
It's
would
the
take it that
moon's
Crystal
flying.
doesn't intend to like stay there, right?
I'm gonna keep my search on.
I'm gonna
Tsukasiman
try
is
and-
with Gristle.
Hmm. Well, do you see anything else, like anything in particular?
Is he with anyone? Is there anything else going on that I can notice?
I mean, you you can't really even see him that much. You mostly just hear him and Lady Devamon and Angelamon, but you can see the tacky stairs. You can see his slave Devamons with their masks on. Um, Behind you is the statue of the armored angel with 7 wings.
I see. Yeah. And I would convey that all to Peeps.
I would probably ask her, are you more comfy to stay and hide there, or are you comfy to like go back and like have you meet with us back into the entrance of the sewers?
I'll stay here and try to save my nuts for winter, but hurry.
Okay. So I actually do end the call and then tell Val and Kate that hey, Grisel is like in Magna Angemon's place, so I think we should head here quickly.
Okay, I'm going to start running. I'm gonna ask the nearest person, hey, where's Magna Angemon's penthouse?
Uh, they'd,
I have been missed by being blessed by the angels.
they'd laugh a little and point you to the temple.
I will rush there.
Kate, are you following behind?
I am hot on Val's heels. Cade has had a thought that is just crazy enough to work.
Alright, so when you get to the temple, Val, what do you do?
Emperor Kuzco this shit. Kick open the door. Boom, baby, daddy's back.
And you would be welcome to the sight of all of the golden pillars, the staircase, and at the top, like always, you'd see Magna Angemon kicked back on a very fancy couch with his shirt off, laying back on Lady Devamon's lap as her and Angelamon feed him grapes.
So can I also see Magna Angemon right now?
Yes. And
Line of sight established.
yes, and also you both would see leading up the stairway like roughly 12 Devamon with shackles on their feet and wearing masks.
Oh, on top of their masks?
Not on top of their... Well, yes, on top of their masks.
Because they have masks for face.
They do. They do.
Okay. So while Val is kicking the door open and being very dramatic, Cade is going to take advantage of this distraction, and I would like to use like a book.
I was hoping to be a distraction. Thank you, Cade. I don't know what you can do, but that's awesome. Sounds awesome.
It's okay, Val. I forgot what I just told him he can do. So, let me find out what I told him he can do.
Aster.
You're
that
Or
one.
pathetic.
game.
Yeah,
Your
that's,
exact
that's
words
a good
were
one.
that I can view their life story, but only if I'm looking for specific information, because it doesn't last long.
Yes, you can indeed.
And what I want to know about Magno Angemon most of all right now is, logically, he's the guardian of the ley line. Where is it?
Under the
Hey,
temple.
Do I have enough time to work out to, like, see the route? Because presumably he's visited.
You can tell that behind him, through a door that's currently open, there's a statue, and by that statue, there's a door that leads down.
Fantastic. Incidentally, in case you were wondering what this looks like, while Val is being very ostentatious and dramatic, Cade is flipping frantically through his notebook.
That's cool.
And Magna Angemon sits up a little. Ah, Valentine, my friend, it's good to see you again.
Ah, yes, it is indeed. You've really taken, this place has really grown recently. You seem much stronger than you used to be. Taking care of it, I see.
Yeah, the Dark Generals were giving us trouble for a little bit, but, give us a month and they'll all be dead.
Amber.
Would it be wrong of me to say you're doing God's work? Clearly lying, but hey, he's going to be on their side, at least temporarily.
Ah, yes, I'm sure if Crusadermon was alive and, well, they'd be doing the same.
That was a crazy thing we saw, honestly.
What?
Remember when Crusadermon showed up and obliterated a continent where we were at?
Well, yes, but did you say that? Did you say that was a crazy thing we saw?
No.
Oh,
not
okay.
outside of character.
Okay.
Oh, that'd have been a bad thing. So I don't want to. They're gonna be like, "You saw what? Did you kill Crusaderbot? No. We didn't do anything."
Now, while this is happening for you guys, Lumi, Atlas, what are you guys doing?
I make a perform check just to keep them entertained, so the others can do stuff. Maybe.
Well, they're inside the village, so...
No, I mean like pop in and start doing magic tricks, and so like I could be an effective distraction, basically, just for the others.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Yep. Lumi?
Well, I'll probably have a small Atlas as we make our way to the penthouse. If he's okay with it, that is.
The temple is now just the pen. I mean, that's fair. All the temples reflect their unique status. So, are you sure you want to throw in the if he's okay with it? Are you sure you don't want to just forcefully carry him?
I guess that's fair. I'll probably just have a smart carry and bridal style as we make our way to the penthouse.
Atlas,
Along.
you
Yeah.
you feel like Revi has returned to the group.
I dodge the feeling.
You dodged the
Or running
feeling.
away. Yeah.
Do you have Lekismon forcefully pounce on Atlas and carry him, or do you let him run away?
Well, no, Lucky Swan will probably hold him, you know, as tight as she could, but gently at the same time. If that makes sense. So definitely not
She-
letting him go.
Wraps her tentacle around his neck like
Yeah,
a
that too.
leaf.
Oh boy, tentacle.
Atlas, you feel tentacles slowly wrapping around your limb, exploring.
Oh my Aster, what is this? It's supposed to be horror.
Exploring
Okay,
how to
so-
best hold you.
Kate has read enough book to know where this is going.
You
That's all Kate
literally
does,
were
isn't
like trying to have Valentine fuck a USB drive earlier. Are you okay? Do we need to talk?
I'm not the
Feeling
one
this-
with the tentacles trying to grab somebody.
Mm,
Feeling that Atlas basically starts like dodging it professional football style so that it doesn't like fully grasp him.
Atlas,
And
give
then
me
like
Atlas, give me a dodge check, but a skill dodge check. Just the skill. Not bad. So, Lekismon, being Bancho Lekismon, is able to grab onto Atlas, but he is a fighter. He is a struggler. This is
I
not
mean-
easy, and even though Lekismon is Bancho, Lekismon isn't inherently a combat Digimon, so this is creating quite the scene.
can the tentacles tighten around the limbs of Atlas?
God.
At,
Next thing you know, Lekismon's gonna be wielding a tentacle-infused brick.
I mean, don't forget that the ice comes from the tentacles too, so it's cold, freezing cold
oh god.
tentacles.
Oh.
It gives a rather unique sensation.
Oh my god. Quite the tingling feeling.
Alice, what is Mushmon doing during this time? Is he staying out of it? Is he helping Lekismon? Is he...
well, Mushmon was just like keeping an eye out before we make a move, but when he turns around, he sees Lekismon's like basically choking Atlas.
Hey, not choking. Remember, the tentacles are just like on the limbs, not on the neck. Probably on the waist, but that's it.
Yeah, but he still sees Lekismon's just like holding Atlas and all that,
And?
and sees like and just sees like that an evil smirk off of Elisa's face.
Oh my god!
So Mushmon's just like, "Hey, let go of Atlas," and he charges in and then attacks Lekismon.
I feel like Mushmon, we really need to go. Gristle is in trouble right now. We just need to go to Magna and Jumon.
But then Mushmon's just gonna be like, "Then why are you doing this to Atlas?"
Because he was running
Because
away.
he was trying, yeah. That's exactly it. He's trying to run away. We need you. We need the both of you in this thing.
Mushmon is just standing like between Lekismon and Elise, with like a tiny mushroom in his hands, and he still throws it at Lekismon.
so,
Wow.
so, you guys are having a brawl in the middle of the village. You can hear Nightmon coming, but back to the temple. Cade, you read up on where this ley line is. Valentine is trying to be distracting. The
I
biggest
think we got
problem
23, so
Well, the biggest problem with being distracting, at least for Cade, is that he knows to get to the ley line, he has to walk up the stairs, basically stand in front of Magna Angemon, go around Magna Angemon, and then go in a back room where there's a statue.
I mean, if Val knew, he could probably shimmy his way up there.
Yes, so, Cade, you have this knowledge.
Oh,
What are
that'd
you
be
going
funny.
to do with it?
You have
That
the
is a
power,
fantastic
baby.
question. I was expecting step 1 to go horribly wrong. Okay. So, but how is Val distracting them exactly? What's...
Card tricks?
I'm doing card tricks and being beautiful because they like that.
Okay, and roughly how distracted are they?
I mean, they're enjoying the show. You can't... I don't know how to say that there's no scenario where you could just, like, walk up the staircase and they'd be like, ah, yes, I don't see you at all.
Yeah, there's no way that's happening. I'm just trying to work out my options here. Like, are there any other ways out of this room besides the way we came and the way that's guarded by literally everyone in the room?
There are doors on the first level. You don't know where they lead, but if you want to make your way through the temple, you can.
I think that the safest stratagem here is for Cade to try to subtly signal to Val
And run away.
that it's okay. It's okay. We're done with the distraction.
And Gristle, what are you doing while you're chilling there with Numamon? You hear Valentine, trying to distract them. And you have Numamon and Tsukazimon with you.
And I feel like murder.
Uh,
But our plan is to kill Magna Angemon, right? Like that is what we're doing right now, right?
I don't know if your plan is to murder him or just to get to the ley line.
Bam
But
Bam, are we killing Magna Angemon? Because I do have something that would fuck him up.
well,
Um,
you can't ask them that right now, but if you want, you could try to find some way of communicating them that doesn't involve Lumi's telephone.
And I can't use my my Numamon drones.
You could.
Numamon drones.
Okay, I will use one of my Numamon drones. Think of them as the snail phones from One Piece.
I like it.
So you just kind of send them out and have them coast along the wall?
Yeah, it's sneakily.
Since Valentine is distracting them, they don't really notice the tiny little Numamon gooping around.
Hell yeah. Goop faster, my little guys.
So, do you have
Excellent.
the little Numamon goop itself onto Val or onto Cade?
I think probably Cade, since Val is the one that's distracting them. I'm pretty sure they would notice the goo go up to him.
Alright, so, Cade, you feel a little gooey, snail-like creature make its way into your ear hole. Maybe give it a lick or two.
I mean, he has to lube the ear hole so he can slide in easier.
Well, this seems like a great time to freeze up.
Thank you for using the Gristle intercom system. This
Oh my
is
God.
little guy. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do we want to kill Magna Angemon?
Yes, but also no.
I heard yes.
Oh crap.
They're gonna send that to Gristle. Gristle's gonna think for a moment. Oh,
Hey, do you say
I'm having a
anything
hard time.
else? Do you rapidly say
Do
anything
I?
else?
Wait, it's very important that we don't kill him right now.
Are you sure?
If we try to kill him right now, there is a 100% chance that we die.
I don't know. What if there was a kaiju involved?
What the fuck?
Cade is going to briefly go. Wait, how long have we had a kaiju? How long has that been an option?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh my God.
So kaiju,
What?
no kaiju. Do we want to wait?
Kate, do you have any alternative suggestions before Gristle decides to try to kill Magna Angemon?
I'll rain upon them the fury of God.
As soon as I've stopped laughing, I promise that Cade will have a response.
Murder. Destruction. Leave them no quarter.
Listen, I can appreciate raining the fury of God as much as the next guy. I mean, it's a classic literary trope for a reason, but there's a time and a place, and I don't think the time is inside a temple with dozens of armed guards.
But do you have an alternative suggestion?
Yeah, Gristle's
Oh crap!
kind
I
of.
really don't. Oh crap! I really don't.
I'm.
Cade,
Oh.
you know where you know.
You know where the ley line is?
Right. Oh wait, damn it! Of course, yes. Sorry, I was having a brain fart because I was distracted by the prospect of Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Wait a minute, Gristle. Just how stealthy are you?
I'm a little guy. I am a little guy.
I choose to take that you are a master of stealth and could definitely handle this. I know where the ley line is.
Oh?
It's behind Magno Angemon through a room. There's a side room behind him, and it's down some stairs.
Okay.
Did you
No, take it.
did you tell her that the door
Wait.
to it was by a statue?
Oh right, the door to it's by a statue, by the way.
Do I look slightly over to the left and see a room with a sign that says ley line?
Okay.
You may as well. Yes,
Ooh,
Lumi.
ooh.
No, sorry. I thought I was muted.
So Gristle is going to try to sneakily make it into the ley line room.
All right, give me a survival check.
That's not stealth. But okay. I mean, I've got a way better score in it.
AC6 plus
23.
So when you open that door, you see a purple glow, and the thought of going down there actually, you think you're gonna die. You felt this once before when you were at Primary Village and thought about going down those stairs with Antilamon's ley line.
Mm. Is it just my will to live that's left, or?
It's your will to live that's telling you not to go down there, but at the same time, you felt this before with another very powerful corrupted ley line.
Am I able to swallow my feelings and just nut up and do it?
Oh my gosh.
Am I able to be like, I know that this is just ya boy the demons, which is the fucked up ley line that's making me feel this way. The worst that could happen, I become possessed. Meh.
Very hard to walk, but I'm sure with Numamon's help you can get down there.
Hell yeah, slide down.
And as you go down there, you enter a room that looks just like the room from Primary Village, which is a giant circular corridor with stairs descending as far as you can see around a massive ley line spewing black miasma.
Can I I'm gonna speak into my little pneumophone and gonna be like, yo, this ley line is hella corrupted, my guy.
And actually there's something particular about this one that it would have gone unnoticed in the Primary Village one, and that's that this ley line specifically is connected to the bottom of the statue through the wall.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So it seems like they have the energy tapped straight into the building? Is that a correct assumption?
It's an assumption.
Am I able to use my brain? Am I able to deduce anything?
Oh my god.
Give me a knowledge check. It better be good, smarty pants.
I do be having some smarts. I just have a plus 17, no biggie.
Yeah, because you're a Smalley.
A
Just a
smally
little guy.
pants.
17. 29.
Alright, so being the second time you've seen this and kind of putting two and two together, it seems less like the ley line
4.
is pumping into the church, but rather that the statue is pumping the corruption out of the church and into the world.
Oh shit. Their Jesus is fucked. What the fuck? That makes no sense. They gotta be doing some sketchy evil shit.
Oh. The church is evil in a fictional setting?
Nani?
You just hear, hey, so they are pumping the corruption into the ley line from the church. I think they are doing fucky wucky shit. Over.
I read you loud and clear, Whistle. It sounds like we're in trouble. Over.
And, Angemon kind of looks over. Hey, can you stop talking to yourself? We're trying to watch Val.
Cade looks up and says, sorry about that. I'll just step outside for a minute. I need some fresh air.
Are you trying to say that there's air fresher than the air surrounding me?
Oh wow.
God, Cade fucked up.
So,
It was then he knew he
so-
fucked up.
So I'm going to read verbatim one of Cade's torments here. Cade is bad at talking to strangers, but when he gets going, it's difficult to stop, and he often lets slip things he shouldn't and gets into trouble.
Oh,
I feel like this has been super relevant recently. Just saying.
Oh no!
What was that?
Oh no, I was just reading one of my torments verbatim and
Oh.
being like, oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit, this is
Okay.
weirdly appropriate because this keeps happening by accident anyway.
True.
Kate says, oh, no, of course I'm not saying that the air in here isn't fresh, it's just that I wouldn't want to disturb the sanctity and the natural beauty of this incredible temple/penthouse you have here. So I'm going to excuse myself from it so as to not lessen the beauty of it. Yes.
Very well.
Place B turns and leaves as quick as possible.
What a weird kid.
As soon as Cade is outside, he says to Dristle, okay, I fucked up and I'm not sure I can recover if I screw that up again. Sure would be nice if you had the USB, but I think Val has it, and last I checked, they're doing magic tricks.
Can I send another one of my drones to Val to retrieve the flash drive?
I mean, also Sukazimon's with you too.
Tsukazimon is also with you.
Pokemon. Yeah.
What
Could I send?
Well, what would Tsukazimon do?
Can he turn
Well-
invisible?
Sukazimon does have like darkness manipulation. So he could technically manipulate the darkness and cause it to pour out somewhere else. Because he has domain control, shadow, darkness, basically.
You wanna try being stealthy?
I mean, he's below the church right now.
Yeah, but are we going to use transponder snail or?
Can we use transponder snail to grab the USB?
As long as the transponder snail can actually grab it, I don't mind.
It can, but we've been going for 3 hours, and I think that this is a great place to wrap up the
No.
session.
You coward ass bitch! You had a thing that was like, yeah, gonna have to do some improv, and it's like, nope button.
Well,
That's okay.
realistically, if this goes south and you end up in a fight with Magna Angemon, that's going to be a whole nother thing.
That's fair. Understandable.
Meanwhile, Lumi and Atlas are fighting in the courtyard, basically surrounded by Nightmon.
Tomato to foreplay. It happens.
Crystal.
But anyway, thanks everyone for showing up to the session. Tune in next time to possibly see our 5 survivors die or not die, maybe survive. Until then.
It's gonna be a
Bye,
war.
everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.
And